Do you know that you can't change others? Like, you can't change anyone. Like, if someone has decided that's how they're going to live, you can never change them. The only thing you can do is change yourself. Like, change yourself. If you change yourself, meaning you're going to change the way you're looking at them. That's why they'll tell you that I prayed for someone and afterwards they left. Like married people. Like, I prayed for my husband was cheating and stuff like that. Afterwards they changed and they left you. Because as you are praying for the other persons, as you're trying to change them, they changed. Like, God made it happen, but then they left. They left because all the energy you had, you are putting it on the other person, and you forgot to change yourself, and they left. Like, by the time they changed, you are not on the same frequency, not on the same vibration, and they were like, okay, who is this person that I'm living with? Then they left. So you can never change anyone. The only thing you can do is change yourself. And changing yourself is probably how you're looking at them. Or, like, if you can't change yourself in that sense that you're going to change the way you're looking at them, then you're going to leave. But then if you leave and you haven't changed yourself, you haven't worked on yourself, you're going to find that same person. Because remember that way the universe is, like, we are all energy, so we attract exactly who we are. So if you probably have things to work upon, you're going to attract the exact partner, those kind of people, so that you can work on yourself. But then the problem, when you meet such people, you're going to be like, okay, I pray this people will change to start seeing me this way. No, pray that you change so that you can become the person you want that person to be. Just pray for you to change yourself so that you're no longer, so that you're indifferent to their circumstances, so that you're indifferent to what they're doing, so that you don't care, so that you're not affected. You get? So you pray and change yourself so that you're indifferent to all this other person, and the other person will change because you've changed. They'll look at you and be like, man, my wife is a prayerful person, she's doing this and this, I think I should also change my ways and become a better person. But then for us, we want to be like, okay, my husband, I should pray over my husband, he's cheating. You pray for them to stop cheating, and when they stop cheating, they will change their energies and they'll go get some other person. When you're in a situation whereby the people that are around you are probably affecting you, you feel they are not positive for your mental health, they are not positive for your ideal self, they're not positive to what you want to become. You just pray to God that, dear God, elevate me. Not elevate them, because if they're elevated before you elevate yourself, you'll be left behind. Like, you'll be left there. You get? So you pray you pray to God to elevate you, so that you change the way you're looking at things, so that you're not affected by what they are doing to you, so that you'll be like, oh, because this person is coming and spraying all this to me, why? You get? So that you're not affected, and by the time you're done with doing all that, I promise you'll either just leave that place, or they'll suddenly get out of your life, and it's like you have never known them, because you prayed and elevated yourself, and you left that. Like, you attracted a different energy. So when you attract a different energy, you're attracting different lessons, you're attracting new lessons. Because remember, all these people that were in your life previously, that you called probably, that you deemed unfit, they were all teaching you something, like something probably about you, about yourself, about what you're supposed to work on and stuff like that. So as we're living, or as we're being with the people we are, see the things that they are triggering into us. If you're with someone who's making you mad, who's making this, be like, okay, I think I need to work on something with me. So you pray to the universe, you'll be like, okay, dear universe, what am I supposed to learn from this person? Because it seems they are triggering me. It seems they are doing this kind of thing. It seems they are doing this. You get? So that you change how you look at them. Actually, when you learn that, you go away and be like, okay, this is done. It's like a puzzle. Like in school, when you're studying, you'll be like, okay, class 1 has the grade or pure 1 mathematics has kinda, like, it's kinda hard for me. So you're supposed to learn, and you'll be like, okay, dear God, help me learn what I'm supposed to learn, the basics, so that I don't get an F9 and go on to the next level. You'll be like, I've mastered this, I've gone through the next level, so that you're given another puzzle in the long run. You know, I encourage you to meditate, because once you're in that state of meditation, you're just observing your thoughts. You're going to quiet yourself and start observing your thoughts and stuff like that. So if you don't interact with your thoughts, then you're just observing. Like, And that's how we are supposed to be. Like we're just supposed to be observe society the way it is. And also the society is in our head. Like we are seeing all these things and they're getting into our head. So we're supposed to observe them. So if we're observing them and we are not affected, like we are indifferent, then we have mastered it. So if we have to get to that place, we are indifferent. You see how kids are. I always mention kids because we're supposed to get back to that state of being young children. Young children are not affected by anything. They just look, if they want to ease themselves, they'll just pee. If they want to do something, they'll just do it. Like they're not affected by anything. But because we are big kids, like we are adult kids, we're going to do certain things like, okay, just pissing on ourselves. No, we're going to do that, but then we can do these other things in other things, the way we are looking at the world. Like we're going to get to that state where we are not affected by the outside environment. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing with you change yourself so that you can get to that state where we're not affected by the external environment. Let's say you have a business and things are not working out. You're supposed to get to a point whereby, okay, whether things are working out, whether things are not working out, you're not affected. Like you get that control because the business can't drive you. And that's why you'll be like, okay, the business is driving me crazy, or this relationship is driving me nuts, because it's affecting you, it's triggering you. It wants you to work on yourself. You get? So you get to that level. That's why actually they'll tell you the business. So that's why they'll tell you do the business that you love. Because if you do the business you love, even if things are not working out, even if things are working out, you're indifferent because you love it either way. You get? So it's just a matter of time of how you can hold on to that. Like that patience, it's just like holding on till something works out. But then remember, you're already good whether with it or whether we're not. So you're supposed to cultivate that thing that you're good either way. You're good with it or you're good without. And that also happens when you change yourself. So you change your mind of how you're looking at things so that you're not affected in any way. I know it's tough, probably so many things are going to trigger you, but if you take some time and don't put in these so many things, not listen to so many, okay, you can listen and put in these so many things, but then you get some alone time and meditate. And when you meditate, you're learning how to observe the world, because you're going to meditate, let's say, for 30 minutes or an hour a day, but then you're training your mind to just look at things, to just observe things. Even when things are running crazy, when things are crumbling, you just still observe. The universe will always test you to see if you're able to observe those things just the way they are. And one day, I believe one time, I promise you, these things are going to change. Like they're going to just change because you're indifferent. And so once you're indifferent, everything, universe will be like, okay, why not bring you the things that you want? You know what I'm saying? That's why when people are doing businesses, they're going to do risks. They'll do, even people that do betting, actually, they also use the same thing. They'll go bet. They know they might be beaten or they might win. So they are indifferent. Be like, whatever comes, good. Whatever, if I fail, I'll go back, I'll place another bet. If I win, well and good. You get, they're in that state. So till the external environment stops influencing how you react or how you do, things will always be the way they are. So till it stops, things will always be okay when you stop being affected by the outside environment. But if the outside environment is still influencing the inside person, then you still have work to work on yourself. Peace and love.